5, 6. And then not do that. I don't know what the hell that was. I'm just like, it's really hard for me to explain and do this at the same time. Okay, so you missed the initial boomerang throw. You want to stun him? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh crap! I didn't count right. Whatever. Oh, fondling me, Mr. Shinji. Okay, so you missed the initial boomerang throw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Run away, point your boomerang up and stun him again. But I missed it again. So this is really bad. And then after this you're going to want to throw another Deku Nut to destroy the rest of the jellyfish. When he comes up, you're just going to want to stun him, pull out your Deku Stick and jump slash. After you jump slash, you want to roll into him. The reason why you rolled into him is because he thinks he did damage to you. And so he'll come out of the ground, and now you just crouch stab him to death. The reason why I'm not taking damage when I roll into him is because of roll invincibility. There's a couple frames at the end of Link's roll where he's invincible to damage. I'll try this the fast way. This is the way you're supposed to do it, or I'm gonna try it at least. Right there. So that's how you're supposed to do it. So I didn't really explain the third phase that well. After you kill all the jellyfish in the second phase, he's gonna start coming. He's gonna kind of come out of the ground. Like if you notice in his first phase, what the fuck was happening there? In his first phase, once he starts his first phase, he kind of goes. His bottom part of his body goes underground and it hides the rest of the jellyfish. What the fuck is going on, Link? Why are you not untargeting? I'm just getting owned by this asshole. See how he comes out of the ground like that? If you aim your boomerang at like an upwards angle, you can actually hit him while he's coming out of the ground. And it'll just stun him instantly, and you can just kill all the jellyfish. Why am I at such fucking badass angles? It's kind of irritating me. I think I'm just gonna not talk while I do this, so I can get a good Barinade in, so just so I can explain to you guys. Well, that was horrible anyway. I'm sorry, even though I do Barinade in my runs, it's not always perfect. He's not a hard boss. It's just that shit like that happens. So aim upwards and boomerang him. If you do it correctly, all his jellyfish should be right there. And you can just stun him, and you can just use one Deku Nut to kill him off. Alternatively, he's not hard, just that I suck at him sometimes. If you stun him too early, that's what happens. You can stun his third phase too early, and this is what happens if you stun him too early, and you just have to wait for him to come back out. That's what it looks like. You can't really do anything at this time. Like you can roll into him, but it won't do anything. He won't come out of the ground. So like if you keep doing this, there's no real thing you can do besides just like chill out and run. So you kind of just have to wait till right about when they come out of the ground, and that's when you attack them. So I'll do a full. I'll try to do a good one. It's probably not gonna happen. but we'll try. Yeah, it's too early. So now we just chill and we wait. Oh, I'm stupid. Stun him first, take your boy. And that's Barinade. So, in fourth phase, you just want to boomerang, jump slash with the Deku stick, roll into him, boomerang, crouch stab, roll into him, boomerang, crouch stab, roll into him, and he should be dead. After the battle, you want to get the heart piece because, like I said, you need hearts for Fire Temple, and we just go into the warp. We don't do a cutscene skip here because since Ruto's in the warp and you have to talk to her, you can't cutscene skip this one. Hey there, Go11. I think that's how you pronounce your name. Alright, Elaine. I'm almost done with this section of the tutorial since we're almost at Master Sword, so... so now we're going to be watching this cutscene. So now we have the Kokiri Emerald, and we're going to obtain the Zora Sapphire. And with those two, after these two emerald or these two stones, we're gonna become adult because we do DC as an adult. So we're almost nearing the end of the first part of my tutorial. I will be uploading these tutorial vids on YouTube. So if you don't really want to watch me stream it, but you want to catch the videos later, you can just subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll upload them within the next couple days. I'll probably put timestamps onto, maybe not each trick, but maybe each dungeon. I don't know, we'll see what I feel like doing. But there will be timestamps for certain stuff. So after this cutscene, you're going to pause and save, and then reset. So this will save warp us back to Kokiri. And we're going to want to make our way to Hyrule Castle Town. Whoa, you're in my way, biatch. There's no real way to line this up. I kind of just like line myself up towards that tree right here, and I just backwalk. I'm just going up the Master Sword today. You can tell by your mini-map where you are, so I'm like right by the bridge almost, so now I'm going to turn around and just roll, just to make sure I don't fall into the water. Since we do not have the Goron's Ruby, we cannot legitly go into the we cannot legitly obtain the Master Sword. So we're gonna have to do a glitch here called the Door Time Skip. I think it's one of the most popular glitches in Zelda, because like it's awesome. I was actually gonna do a raid, like a glitchless, just a funsies glitchless CD race with my friend, because she wanted to do one. But maybe I'll learn some stuff after Rival. There's a couple of methods of how to do dot skip. The easiest one would be the see-up method. I'm gonna make a save state here. So you can just walk over here. Get into this corner, target the wall, turn left, target this wall, turn down, target, backflip, side hop, backflip, see up, and you're gonna want to align your sword. Okay, so what you're looking at is this edge of your sword, the side of his hilt, or whatever this thing is called. You're gonna want to line this up with this line on the wall. If my joystick would let me do it. God damn it. Right here, this should be fine. See how it kind of like lines up with the line on the wall? So now you're gonna hold Z and then press A. This will make sure you target the right position. Yeah, this is why I don't use C up. I'll show you guys another method that I use where you don't have to C up, because C upping sucks. So now after you get this position, hold Z. You're gonna want to side hop and backflip to make sure you're into the corner. Then you're gonna want to hold like down left, but barely down left. If you hold too far, Link will be doing this thing where he's like walking back. That's not what you want. You want Link to kind of be just like walking like that. This is too much. This is better right here. He's doing like a slow kind of walk. And when you roll, if you press A there, he'll just do like a little side roll. Okay, I was doing that just to make sure I didn't clip. So you're gonna do a side roll, and then after that, you're gonna switch your joystick position to like almost straight down, and like all the way down. So after the side roll, like move your stick all the way down right or straight down, and then just mash A, and you'll do a side hop. What you're trying to do here is do a side roll, then a side hop, and clip through the wall. I don't even know if I'm at the right angle. It should be fine. Why am I not clipping? There's a lot of shit that can go wrong with this shirt. I'm just saying that right now. So if you don't get it, don't worry about it. It's a hard shirt to do. I don't know why I'm not clipping though. I think it's my angle. If you don't clip a couple times, after a couple tries, try to readjust your angle. So side roll down, then mash all the way down and mash A. Okay, that was one frame too late. So if that happens, you're going to fall out of bounds like that. I guess I'm going to teach how to buffer this, because I'm pretty sure it's easier if you buffer, for new people if you buffer it. So hold down right, side roll, hold all the way down, down left, side roll, then hold all the way down left or down, and then mash A. And then you're going to want to pause, and then you're going to try to see if you clip. I'm not clipping, it's probably my angle. Like I said, I don't do C-up lists. I don't do C-up strats, so I'm not always 100% sure what the angle looks like. I just know you have to line it up with the fucking, with the edge on the door. So I'm sorry if I'm bad at this. Right there. So you're now clipping through the wall. And there's this is a 2-frame trick, meaning there's 2 frames that you'll get and it'll still work. This is the 2nd frame. What you want to do here is you're going to want to listen. Yeah. You're going to want to listen to Link's voice. If he grunts, you're on the 2nd frame. If he doesn't grunt and you're on this same looking frame, if it looks exactly the same but you didn't hear him grunt, that's the 1st frame. So if you heard him grunt, you're going to want to hold up on your joystick. Let me try to get to a better place to hold up. So just hold up. And then in unpaused lag, you're just going to hold down B. And I didn't get it. If you clip back in there, it usually means that you weren't holding down left when you're pause buffering. When you pause buffer, you have to hold down left. just to make sure you get that extra distance when you go through the wall. So if you're pause buffering it and you're clipping back into the right side of the wall, that means you're not holding down left. So I got the second frame again where he grunted. So we're gonna hold all the way up and hold down B and unpause lag. And that time we got it. So now we skip the door time successfully. So if you're on the frame where he grunts, the adjustment you have to do is holding up and holding B in unpause lag. If you get the first frame where it looks exactly the same, but he doesn't grunt, you're gonna hold left and hold down B during unpause lag. That's what the adjustment's gonna be. Wait.
When it's about 4:30, you wanna go there?
Where are you guys going?
Manoa Ramen.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
About 4:30.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so I'll try to get frame 1. That's my grandfather. So frame 1 is hold left in B, frame 2 is hold up in B, yeah. But you have to hold up in B. You can hold up during the pause screen, but you're gonna want to hold B during unpause lag. I'll try to get frame 1. I'll show frame 1 with the other setup. There's a setup you can do so you don't have to use C-up strats, because I hate C-up strats because it's stupid. This setup will give you the correct angle every single time. Z-target this little pillar thing, side hop right, side roll retarget, then back walk, side roll retarget, and this will give you the perfect angle for dot skip. So now we're just going to side hop until we get to the wall. Backflip, side hop, and then you're going to want to do the same thing. I think that was frame 2 again because I heard him grunt. So hold up in B. Yeah, that was frame 2. Sorry, I'll try to get frame 1. I can show you guys this. This is called a reverse door time skip. It just lets you get back to the other side of the door without having to save and quit. This is just useful for people that play on virtual console when they don't have save states. So you guys want to line up with this wall, backflip, side hop right, roll, retarget, side hop left, side hop right, side roll, retarget. And this is the angle you want. Pull out your sword and just side hop. And just mash B when you clip, and you'll get right back on the other side of the door. I'm going to try to get frame 1, but I usually get frame 2. If that happens, you lined up weird on the wall. Damn it, that was frame 2 again. I'm sorry guys, I'm really bad at getting frame 1. That's wrong. What the fuck? That should not work. Okay, there. This is frame 1. He didn't grunt. So we're going to hold left and B. And there we go. We just got through the door. Any questions or anything you guys want me to go over one more time before I pull Master Sword? What the fuck, Sinji? That should not work. This is a 2-frame trick. There's no way in hell that should work. Explain why you can't just approach the door and walk through it like a boss. You're not that good. Nah, I don't know. Because what you're doing is you're clipping through this small, see how like there's this small ass angle that you can kind of see through? That's what you're clipping through. But you can't just like fucking roll into it like a boss. You're not thin enough. Link's not thin enough to just side hop. You have to be at a good angle. I recommend buffering this trick just to be more consistent at it. You don't have to buffer it though. Like I learned this trick unbuffered, and I just recently started buffering it to be more consistent with it during my runs. But it's not like it's hard to do this trick unbuffered. Yeah, I was really late though. That was really bad. What's going on here, Link? If you get the very first frame when he's falling, you can mash it. What the fuck, dude? There we go. So that's what the unbuffered one looks like. You can also do this trick swordless, without a sword. I'm not going to explain it though, because you don't need to know it for this category, but I'll show it to you guys because it looks cool. Like for certain categories where you don't get a Kokiri sword, there's a setup to let you do dot skip without a sword, and it's pretty sweet. I'll just show you guys for shits and giggles. Like you don't need to know this trick at all, but it's just cool. Yeah, so like for categories like no wrong warp, any percent no wrong warp, and all medallions, you're gonna have to do something called a swordless dot skip, and I'm just gonna show it off right here. See how you just coast along the wall? That's what a swordless dot skip is, because you don't need a jump slash. Any more questions before I pull sword? Yeah, it's also very useful for bingos because you can RBA. Alright, so this is probably going to conclude part 1 of my tutorial then. We're just going to go pull the sword. I'm not going to a shadow temple, that makes no sense. Tutorial. Alright, so that was very interesting. Oh, sweet. That would be awesome, rival, actually. I don't know how long it's going to take me to learn bomb this, but we'll work on it. What did you do now, Sinji? Well, that was really fun. Yeah, dude, you did break the game. That shit should be impossible. Don't pull a pwn stomp now. I guess I'm gonna do a quick race real fast then. You are pwn stomp. Strap line to me. Yeah, sure. That's what they all say, man. That's what they all say. I'm just gonna fast forward this so I can get through this cutscene and save. And load up some other stuff. So, what did you think about my first tutorial there, Chaos? Was it decently done? I know I kind of went kind of fast at some points, but I hope I did okay. Alright, I'm gonna cut my stream real fast just to save this as a past broadcast so I can highlight it later. I'll be right back.